Yo, what's going on, guys? DJs here, Collectivekicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys this week's weekly recap. It is Sunday, the 12th of October, and there's lots of stuff going on. First of all, there's this bug that's on my page right here that's fairly annoying because this is not the right article. Anyway, I'm going to get that fixed just so you guys know. Let's go ahead and jump in, though. There's lots of stuff to talk about, some relevant stuff that I think you guys will like to discuss. First of all, there's Kevin Durant being injured with the Jones fracture on his foot. Kind of crazy. Not sure how you guys feel about this. This is the official word right here. If you guys didn't know what the Jones fracture is, though, I figured I'd give you guys some information on that. There is right here like a book definition of what the Jones fracture is, and then you can see right down on the lower, like kind of the little U-looking spot on the ankle. That's actually where the Jones fracture occurred, and it's something that could make him out for quite a while. It says basically you could be out for just 8 weeks before you can even start walking again if he has surgery, and then after that 8 weeks, there's obviously the therapy to get back into his performance shape, which could be quite a while. From what I was reading, it could be 8 weeks to 20 weeks of him being out, and hopefully it's something that won't be reoccurring. But you can see from the picture right there exactly where the location is of the Jones fracture. Pretty crazy. And so the discussion point is, does he regret not signing at Under Armour? I'm sure that this is going to be like all of the talk. It's kind of a frustrating situation, I'm sure, for him. But the reality is you can't really blame the sneakers. I mean, if this would have happened the other way and he did sign to Under Armour, especially for the money or whatever it might have been, and then all of a sudden he ended up stepping in the wrong spot and ended up getting the Jones fracture, then everybody would go, "Oh my gosh, it's Under Armour's fault," and that would have been the focus of everything. But really, it's kind of it's not really relevant in this situation. It's not like him wearing these shoes made him fall wrong. I mean, I guess depending on how it happened, I guess it's probably hard to say that, but I mean, the likely situation is that it's if you land wrong from a jump or something like that, and you jar your foot and it fractures, it doesn't matter what type of shoes you have. It's not going to be able to prevent that. So that's kind of my take on it. So I'm sure that it's just a discussion point really there. Like, I mean, it just there's a lot of irony to the situation. He was going to leave Nike. He decided not to leave Nike. Now he's stuck with a foot injury that he's out for quite a while. People are going to speculate it's because of the Nikes. People are going to speculate that he should have gone to Under Armour. It's fate in some twisted sense of the word, and it's just kind of an unfortunate situation. I mean, this could have happened no matter what the type of sneakers he had on his feet. I guess I'll just leave it at that. And that's my thoughts. Leave some comments on your guys' thoughts in the comment section if you guys feel free. But that's kind of an interesting area to have some problems with your foot. I don't know, and it sounds like it could be a reoccurring thing. So this could be something that's pretty devastating because it sounds like this type of a fracture can definitely happen again. And if that's the case, I mean, he could definitely it could be a difficult thing where he's out a lot more than obviously what he would want to be. Anyway, moving on. Air Jordan 4 versus LeBron Zoom 4 or Nike Zoom LeBron 4. If you guys missed that video, I did a video on that earlier in the week. Nike SB Dunk mid Halloween is available now. I was trying to get those from the employee store when I went, but they didn't have them there. So damn it, I'm so pissed because I really wanted those ones. I might actually just end up buying them online. Kind of a cool looking silhouette, definitely like a Beaver-esque inspired colorway. So definitely something that I like. Anyway. Moving on, Forgotten Fridays, Anniversary Jordan 4s. Love those sneakers. Actually, this is a pair that I ended up doubling up on and getting 2 pairs of those ones. Great sneaker in my opinion. There is a double post on this, and we've been having some problems with the Twitter posts. So my admin was creating one, so I have to go back and delete one of these. I apologize for the double upload. Nike Zoom HYPERCROSS released. Reminder, those came out this last weekend. I did pick up a pair, obviously, if you guys saw the video of my Nike haul that I posted yesterday. And I will be doing a detailed review video on those. I have to say, though, like, my first impression's not super great on them. I really had high expectations for those type of sneakers. I just thought they looked cool and innovative. But when it comes down to it, there's some things that I really I don't like too much about it. But I'll get into that in the review later in the week. in a lot more detail. So look for that video to come soon. I'll also be posting the article on Collectivekicks. So if you're following the blog, then you'll see the article come up as I get it. Blazer Collection, Enter the Jungle. Those also dropped. I was trying to get a pair of those as well, but those didn't show up at the ES either. I would have probably picked the front pair out of the pack, but pretty cool. Also, the Air Flight Lite returns this holiday season in like at least 6 different colorways I saw. This colorway right here is the one that I really want, though. That's the one themed from the movie White Man Can't Jump. Kind of a cool sneaker that I really like, that I've been looking for on eBay for a long time. And now that they're bringing them back out, I'm pretty excited to hopefully pick up a pair when they drop. So those are supposed to be happening before the end of this year. I expect we'll hear soon, and they'll drop, and I guarantee there won't be any crazy hype behind them, because it's not really a sneaker that would get a lot of hype. These ones might, the only colorway, and then the off colorways people probably don't care about. But it is what it is. Reebok Aztrek. I'm not sure what these ones are. Throwback Thursday from Kicks Reason. If you guys want to check out that, love the Reeboks. It looks like those have the hex lights on them. I remember those days. Also, there's a Reebok Inferno video if you guys want to see those. You can check out his video there. I love how the thumbnail is pretty much the same for both of them. It's like the same position that he had them in. Let's go ahead and move on to the next page, and you can see a good look at the Lining. I know Li-Ning, people say however you want, I guess. The Weiwei 3 announcement in Sherbert. Sneaker colorways, I definitely want the Dexter ones whenever those ones drop. But I do like the Weiwei 3s. I definitely will be picking up at least one pair of them. Overall look of them look pretty sick. It definitely looks like a revamped version of the 2. Some people might feel like it's like too close together. Like, I mean, it's a steady progression. It's not necessarily something like groundbreaking and breaking the mold and creating a completely new sneaker like kind of what the Jordans do. It's kind of like somewhat similar and like an evolution of the original. So I don't know. Some people are going to like them. Some people are going to hate them, but it is what it is. Air Jordan 6 Retro Slam Dunk release date and first look at the box and additional apparel. Great article by PJ, and yeah, really cool. Unfortunately, the premium price $250 sounds like that might be real, but definitely a new box and all the other stuff. People still don't really care about that, though. Comparison to the price point, I'm sure you guys would rather have a lower price for the regular box, but it is what it is. Nike LeBron 12 NSW Lifestyle Black and Challenge Red get a release date coming up in a couple weeks. These things look sick. I have to say, out of all the lifestyle LeBron sneakers, seeing him wear this on the launch of LeBron 12, like, I'm sure a lot of people's attention are drawn to those because of that, but I honestly think they look sick. I think they look like a really dope casual wear sneaker, and if you really like are looking at it from the lifestyle perspective, it hits it right on the head. I just think it's a great looking sneaker. I predict some hype around that sneaker because I have a feeling it will probably be more limited than the widespread other releases, but who knows? I honestly don't have any clue on the LeBron series, but it's one that I'm definitely going to be looking for. The Nike Chuck Posit Metallic Silver release date. Those ones are coming out November 1st. If you guys have been waiting for some Chuck Posits, it's the first release of the Chuck Posit. I do think it's a cool looking sneaker. I don't think that it's going to sell out. The price point's over 200, and I think it's 225 or 220. It's just pretty damn high, and I don't think people are going to be paying for it. It's going to be the same as the Little Penny Posits. It's going to be the same as the Zoom Rookies. I do think it's a cool sneaker. The design is cool. I'll probably pick up a pair if I can get them at like employee store price, but retail at 225 or 220 or whatever it is, it's just a little bit too high for those, I think. But it is because it's using that posit material and it's expensive, which is interesting as to why it's expensive, because it just seems like it's a posit material. I don't know why it would be more expensive than using, say, a leather, which is a fixed cost. You think over the years using the posit material would be cheaper, but I'm not a materials expert, so I wouldn't know. Nike Command Force, this actually ended up getting delayed, and I don't know the delayed date, but this is a pair that I've been waiting for a long time. We get the Flight Lights, we get the Forces, both sides, and I really am anticipating these. $200 for those when they drop. I want one pair of them, this one or the Emerald colorway. I definitely need one of them. I don't know which one I'm going to get, but it is what it is. And so I'll keep you posted when we find out the updated release date. Also, there was the LeBron 2 versus 2 and Jordan versus Jordan. Let me repeat that. LeBron Jordan comparison. The LeBron and Jordan 2 and the 3, as you can see on the screen right here. Also, Nike Kobe Elite 3 get the release date. I believe those are coming out next weekend, or did they come out this weekend? I honestly don't remember. Moving on, you can see DJ Just Ski. I'm not sure who that is, but they have a black brand Jet Custom, kind of a cool little custom that you can see on that. Mr. Hype wrote that article, and Adam wrote the previous. And then you can see another black brand one. If you guys want to see a collection release or interested in the black brand, feel free to check that out from Mr. Hype. Moving on to the next page. Macklemore had some exclusive Jordans here that are just crazy. And this isn't the only pair. He did have a red pair as well. I just didn't get around to posting it yet. But he did have a red suede pair as well as a green suede pair. I did actually see some exclusives from him previously to like them being shown, but like there's some pretty cool stuff that he has access to. It's like he's basically like a Drake-esque sort of Nike or a Jordan member at this point, just not hasn't had like an official like welcome to Jordan brand thing unless I missed that message, but I'm pretty sure it's like he's on board because those are definitely exclusives. I don't know if it has Macklemore's names on the inside or anything like that, but his cat is just chilling out in the boxes as well. I love that his cat has more exclusive sneakers than we do, but pretty crazy. Anyway, Air Huarache Lite popping up at size. Samara wrote that article, and those ones look pretty sweet. Reebok Shack Attack 4. Kicks Reason did an article on those, and then Mr. Hype did an article on these ASICS Gel Lite 5s. Those actually look really sick. I didn't see that article, but it looks like the nickname is Koyo or Koyo. I'm not really sure. I said that the same. I said, is it Koyo or Koyo? I'm tired, fellas. You have to excuse me. Apologize, but keep it moving. We got the J Crossover 2 Cool Gray first look. These little like spike things seem to like be all the rage now. Those are on the Way Awades. Those are on the LeBron Lifestyles, and obviously the Yeezy sort of things had those kind of scales on the back. But I mean, it seems like almost emulating those in some sense of the word. Anyway, Seahawk exclusive colorway for the girls. Kind of crazy that they're doing all these GS colorways. But those ones dropped this last weekend. If anybody picked them up, they look pretty sweet. I mean, obviously, if you're in Seattle, those would be a must. But East Coast, maybe not so much. More Reebok stuff from Kicks Reason, and then the Carmelo Anthony Jordan 1 collaboration. What do you guys think of that? Those things look insane for this little PE thing that they got going on. Really crazy looking Jordan 1s in the black and gold, white midsole, and the Mellow logo on the tongue. It's just silly how like putting the Mellow logo on the tongue and saying that it's exclusive for him makes it all of a sudden a big deal. But it is what it is. I mean, if you go to the factory store, you can see a line of Jordan 1s. That are all just sitting there, but because they're not hyped up, then like nobody wants them. It shows you the hype and how it surrounds the sneakers so much sometimes that like the only ones that people want are the Breads, the Royals, the Jeters now. Like there's only specific ones. If they're hyped up, then they're good to go. But if they're not, then I don't know. These ones are definitely on that hype train though. But they look pretty cool regardless. But still definitely hype trained. Air Jordan 13 reflective infrared. Colorway comparison to the other reflective Jordans out there, a couple of them at least. And then, just did that video if you guys want to check that one out. This is the other big article that I wanted to cover. Why is Jordan, I'm so lost today. This is ridiculous. I need an afternoon nap. But anyway, so the LeBron 12, why was it delayed? Is it because the LeBron has a number 6 instead of the number 23? As we know, and there's some images that I had some exclusive images you can see here. Some the LeBron says LRJ6 on the side, on the inside of the shoe. Further down, it says it again on the back of the shoe, on the back tab, the LRJ number 6. And then on the bottom, there's a big 6 right in the middle of the sneaker in that black pod. So is this happening because of the number? And are we going to be seeing the shoes revamped with the number 23 instead of the number 6? It's really quite crazy that if that is actually the cause of this delay, that it wasn't remedied earlier, because they released the release date information, and I mean they were touting the shoes, and they had 6 or 7 different colorways and introduced, and I'm guessing that because they pre-planned so far ahead, they had all of those pre-done. Like I'm assuming that they had a lot of these manufactured or at least they were finishing off the manufacturing part. So it's pretty insane. I don't know quite how I feel about it. I feel like we will find out that they are changing the number soon. They said it was due to a cosmetic issue, but the fact that all of them pre-release, like this was a pair that was taken an image of like over a week ago, and they had this colorway in the Lion's Heart one, but they ended up not actually keeping them in store. They actually had to return the second pairs as well as the first pairs that were going to drop. So again, I think that they're going to be changing the branding so it says 23. And if that's the case, then people are like, well, the ones with the sixes are going to skyrocket in price. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that because a lot of times Nike will end up shredding the misnumbered ones, or the ones that have defects. They'll shred them or do factory seconds. I guarantee they made so many of these in the first handful of colorways that they'll probably end up doing what they did with the photo blue Air Jordan 9s they did a couple years ago, where they were supposed to become with white bottoms. They made a whole bunch of them with black bottoms, and so they ended up having to redo a whole bunch of them and scrap like 100, 200,000 of them. And then they ended up selling them on Nike Town or Nike Store. Nike Town. That's a flashback to the 2000 Nike Store. They ended up selling them on, and they were like 130, so they were discounted. So I wonder if they'll do the same thing with LeBron's. Anyway, that's a discussion point. What do you guys think is the reason for the delay? A lot of people thought it was the cosmetic issue that I pointed out with thanks to TC or TMC regarding that, because it was something that was kind of crazy with the eyelets that were kind of busted. But I have a feeling it's bigger than that. So if it is the numbers, I guess we'll find out soon whenever they actually officially release. Rumored release date is mid-November now. So again, as we find out more, we'll let you know. Rounding out the videos here, or the articles, the Reebok Pump AXT Plus video from Kicks Reason. Also, PJ did an article on two upcoming OG retro highs, and that colorway looks pretty badass, black and white. And then upcoming Jordan Brand slam dunk colorway. I don't believe this one's accurate. Honestly, I could probably check into this one and find out if it's real. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that they'd be coming out with more, but I don't think it would be a 5. But that's just my thoughts. I'm not really sure. Also, if you guys wanted to see, let's check out this one, the Collectivekicks weekly check-in. And this is kind of showcasing your guys' sneakers from last week. So you can see some of the images here that you guys posted. So shout out to Mr. Hype for doing the video, or not the video, the article on this. The Kicksburg looks like, yeah, he's rocking some Hirachis, very dope. And you can see designer K Rook or Krook. Those are crazy. Definitely would like a pair of those. Don't have those. And then DJ B23 gold medal pack. I still think those are underestimated. A lot of people, they were so hyped up originally. And the window, check out the window to those kicks right there from Kicks Reason. Those are the Jordan, I think 2010s or something like that. I can't remember. Manny Rocks with another one here. Those ones are pretty dope. I like both pairs of those. I wish I had both pairs of those, and I do not. And Sand Sneaks, I don't know what Saucony's those are definitely dope though. Let's keep moving. Rick Fury, and with the blue AJ3s that dropped recently, Sport Blue, sorry. Alexologist with some New Balances. Those are pretty clean. And then Manny G with the classics bread. Did I say bread? I seriously need to go take a nap. Black cement 3s. I'm going to take a nap after this, I swear. I just got done going to the pumpkin patch with the wife and some friends and stuff, and there's the last one right here from PGH Sneaks, some Roshis. Pretty dope, pretty dope. So, yeah, that is the check-in. Thank you, Mr. Hype, for doing this week's article. And Reebok Pump Omni Zone coming article right here from Kicks Reason. And let's see here. There's popular posts here if you guys want to see. You can do that yourself. Also, release dates, and I'm in Chrome this time, so it might work better. And we're going to open the release dates and show you guys the calendar as it stands. This is the way the calendar is kind of set up for you guys if you're wondering. This one's pushed back, I guess, for next weekend. So next, let's see, was this Thursday? They have this third the RT Air Force One collection. If you guys are interested in that, that's kind of been a hyped up one. I think this is the best of the three in the collection. The lifestyle LeBrons are dropping on Saturday, and then the Command Force was pushed back, same as the Lionheart on the 30th. So that is the releases. Anything you guys plan on picking up next weekend? Leave a comment. Let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys feel about the Kevin Durant situation as well, or anything else that you guys want to discuss. Feel free. And thank you guys for watching. And I do appreciate you guys listening to me fumble through this as I am extremely tired. And we'll leave it at that. Walking Dead tonight. Cannot wait. I'm gonna be watching that. Anyway, catch you guys later. Peace, guys.